What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Kenyon Hackworth back again with another video, and I want to thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Today I want to talk about why it's so important that we as individuals learn how to invest to control our own money. The financial services industry is not designed to create wealth for you and for me. It is designed to take control of your assets, to take control of your money. And if they control your money, guess what? They control you. If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he is inferior, you do not have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. If you can make a man believe that investing is so difficult that he cannot possibly do it himself, you don't have to rob him by picking his pockets, because he would gladly empty them for you. His education and conditioning makes him do it. Now, the first part of that quote was from The Miseducation of the Negro, wonderful book by Carter G. Woodson. And it really talks about the ability to control one's thinking, and by doing so, you can control a man's actions. It's also done that way in the financial services industry. When investing is made out to be this complex system of hoops that you have to jump through that our little uneducated minds simply can't grasp. So if you can't understand the nuances of investing, what do you have to do? You have to turn your money over to a professional. And when the professional controls your money, then they can charge you fees, transaction costs, commissions throughout the lifetime of your investing career. So the amount of money that you lose to fees, even if you didn't know what you were doing and you just say, I'm just going to buy index funds and I'm just going to buy them over time, and low cost index funds where there are no fees, or low fees I should say, then you would end up with more probably than if you had a professional managing your money, just because of the amount of fees that comes out. And I crossed out the line education because we are not educated at all on investing. We're not educated on finances. We're not educated on planting our seed in fertile ground, meaning planting your hard-earned dollars and buying really good companies and just allowing them to compound. We believe that we have to do all these options and jumping in and out of stocks and things that over the long term do not benefit us as investors. In fact, these things actually diminish your returns over a long period of time. But if you were to find a group of really good businesses that you can own for a long period of time, and remember, when you buy a stock, you are buying a piece of a business. So you have to think like a business owner. You have to think like somebody who is buying a business that they can own in their family for a long, long time. Great businesses can be great businesses for a long time. Buy these businesses, buy them over time, let them compound, and you can benefit from what Einstein said, the greatest force in the universe. That is the power of compound interest. Compounding is so powerful, but the worst thing you can do for compounding is to interrupt it. And how do you interrupt it? By jumping from one stock to the next, by trading in and out, by doing all this stuff that you think is good because everybody else is doing it. You cannot follow the crowd. You have to understand and learn what you know and continue to learn and look at buying great businesses. Buy great businesses to own. Take control of your money, take control of your finances, and you can build wealth over time. You know, Warren Buffett said that getting great returns in investing is not about having a high IQ. It's about realism and discipline. If you're realistic with your expectations and you're disciplined in your approach and you invest in all times, good markets, bad markets, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what the market is doing. If you're continuing to invest and you're buying great companies. You're buying a piece of America. And these are great businesses that can continue to compound year after year after year. Some years might be down, but you're going to have a lot more years that are up than there are down. If you can control your own emotions and not panic and not look to jump out whenever there's some, like recently, whenever there's a pullback or whenever there's a little bit of volatility in the market, if you can control your own emotions and just saying, I'm buying a piece of America, I'm buying great businesses, I'm buying them over time, you can do it. You can do it. You do not have to turn your money over to somebody else. You should make sure that you know if you have a financial advisor or anybody who's managing your money, you should know every single thing that you're paying in fees, because these fees will eat you alive over a 10, 20, 30-year period, and the amount of money that you lose to fees will add up to a dramatic amount. So learn to invest. Invest over time. If you are afraid to buy individual stocks, you can buy index funds. Most professional money managers don't outperform the index anyway. And I believe it's due to all the constant jumping in and out of different stocks. You know, they're not going to say just buy these companies and hold them for 20 years. But, you know, great companies, you can own great companies for a long, long time. Okay? So that's my message for today. Start reading, start looking for great books to read so you can learn about investing. Look up YouTube videos, learn about Warren Buffett and Peter Lynch, all these great investors that you can learn from. Read The Single Greatest Investment, Common Stocks and Uncommon Profits, The Intelligent Investor. So many different things you can learn to realize that, look, this is your money. The worst thing you can do is just give your money over to somebody else to manage. You need to watch American Greed. If you watch episodes of American Greed or look at the Bernie Madoff story, you realize that there are people out there who are always trying to take advantage of you, and they will get rich off of your money, and they realize that you don't have the knowledge and you don't have the wisdom and you don't have the education when it comes to investing. So you just buy anything they're selling. So learn. This channel is about learning. It's about teaching you how to invest, giving you the knowledge that I've learned over the last 15 years of investing and managing my own investments, so we can continue to grow and learn together. Okay? All right, talk to you soon. Keep learning, keep growing, keep believing in yourself, and take control of your money. All right, talk to you soon. Have a great day.